West Tigers fans, we are so close, literally sleeps away from taking on the Canterbury Bulldogs, and man, oh man, am I so pumped for this game. It's going to be one of those games where we prove a lot of people wrong, and we make people wish that they would have stayed with certain clubs and stayed in certain positions. But hey, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Today we are breaking down how I believe we can actually step up against the Bulldogs, take the win, and walk away with, tears in the doggies' eyes, because that's exactly what we want to do. We want to go there and turn it up into our one jungle, baby. So before we dive into those key points on attack and defense, my name is Geordie. I am a die-hard black, orange, white West Tigers loving supporter who brings daily NRL West Tigers content right to you. And so if you love West Tigers as much as I do, and if you are dreaming big for our mighty Tigers, make sure you like and smash that subscribe button. Helps me and the YouTube algorithm out a ton. So let's get into it, because we got a bit to cover today. Let's start on attack, because I think this is going to be our weakness this game. And weakness, I don't want to make it sound like if we're going to go out and absolutely suck. No, I think this is going to be a big growing point, a big point that if we can nail down, because I think our defense has actually been pretty decent overall this season, but it's our attack, it's our structure, but more importantly, it's our errors. We got to cut out the errors, please. Like, this one's simple, but it's a crucial point. We all know that the Tigers have definitely improved in this area overall, I think, but there's still a clear gap when facing those top four sides. And obviously, clearly so, because they are, those premiership winning teams, those teams that have stood up on that ladder most of this season. And the Doggies are one of those. They've had a great season. So interestingly, both teams average around 10.4 errors per game. All these stats, all these numbers that you hear or see are from our guy Sam the Stat Man. So give him a special thanks in the comments below. I just put it all together using his stats. So it may come down to who takes better advantage of the opposition's mistakes. We kind of saw that last game as well. Discipline will, and kind of against the Warriors as well. Discipline will with the ball will be a non-negotiable. That's something that I think, regardless of the team, we have to be better at. It's cutting down our errors and being more disciplined with that ball. And our consistency over desperation is another huge talking point. The Bulldogs currently hold the title of the best defensive team in the comp, and that is no fluke. That is no chance. They thrive off shutting down structure and punishing chaos. That is what their bread and butter is this season. So if the Tigers, I think, start looking for miracles, miracle plays, or forcing the issue too early, I think it's gonna backfire, right? The key will be completing the sets, taking smart opportunities when they appear, don't force them, and staying composed under pressure no matter what. No need to chase points out of panic. And I think that's something we've been doing as a club for far too long now, is trying to make something great happen when sometimes the simple things are better. The simple footy wins the games. The simple footy puts the points on the board. And if we can get in that mindset, man, I think the flashiness and the miracle plays will come, because we have the talent, we have the skill, we have the know-how. It's just putting that onto practice practically is, I think, where we're struggling. Number 3, this is our bench impact through the middle. We all know that our middle pack is definitely on the up and up, but has a lot of room to grow. Benji has selected a huge, big, powerful forward rotation. I mean, all the way from the actual starting players all the way to the bench. Clearly designed to counter the Bulldogs' strength in the ruck, and I think we can come away with this. So this likely will mean Api Korosai will be playing that full 80 minutes, but if the bench can come on and not only match but win that middle battle, I think it'll create a lot of space for Luai, Latu, Bulla, and even Dewey to cause a lot of damage. I mean, we're talking Taylor May, Scotland, those guys. As anyone on that field can cause a lot of damage out on those edges especially. So everyone coming off the bench has a role to play. It has to be 100% effort across the whole board. There is no ifs, buts, or maybes. This is what needs to happen, Tigers fans. And if you're with me, you need to let me know and let the boys know that, hey, there is no more mucking around. Jarome Luai, you need to start, standing up and leading this team. You said you're committed for life. Let's start seeing that. Api Korosai, I want to start seeing a little more energy outstanding effort from you, mate. Jarome Buller, you're coming off an injury. Please take care of yourself, but at the same time, go 110%. If Benji thinks you're ready to come back, I want to see you 110%. Adam Dewey, nail your freaking kicks. Taylor May, pass the ball. Jarrell Skelton, run hard. Star Toa, do something great on attack. Don't just linger around. And defensively, the same thing. Actually commit to tackles. These are the simple things that we should be doing on a week in and a week out. So we need 100% commitment and 100% absolute just going balls to the wall, and that will make or break this game. So our defense, I think, has been pretty solid all of this season. We've been pushing high 80%, as Sam Statman broke down for us earlier in the season. So here are a few things. So we got to be ready for Burton's bombs. His kicking game is definitely no joke. Those towering, swirling bombs are hard to handle, and I think can lead to a game-changing moment, right? So expect the targets, the Bulldogs to be targeting Taruva, not Stain, sorry, he's not on, Skelton, Taylor May, Dewey, like these guys, especially early on, trying to make them not so composed. And I think he will need to be composed, decisive, and confident under the high ball to avoid costly errors. We're talking Taruva, Skelton, Buller, May, Dewey, anyone that's back there generally have to be composed and ready to catch those big bombs on the full. So shutting down fast shifts to the wingers as well. Against Manly, the Bulldogs scored 3 tries by quickly spreading the ball to their edges. We got to be ready for this. This caught Sea Eagles out of guard because their defensive line just didn't slide or shut down fast enough. And the Tigers, we just have to nail our timing. We got to trust their reads and make sure they are not late to react on the edges. And this one worries me because we have been late to react on edges. I mean, we saw that last game. We saw that the game before. It's just a common thing where we're not sliding. There's these overlap. There's these gaps. So we have to be better. Our centers, our back rowers, our wingers, they have to be ready. Jarome Buller, you have to be sliding. These are the things that we need to be focusing on and working on. Number 6 defensively is we have to stay composed around the ruck. Some of Canterbury's best attacking moments or plays come when they break, like their plays break down, right? And they create chaos in the middle. It's not always those structured sets that get them the point. Sometimes it's opportunistic footy that punishes teams who lose that shape, right? The Tigers middle unit must stay connected to Jarome May, Alex Twal, Safer, Fayanus. These guys, they must stay connected. They must talk to each other. And at all like get up. They have to avoid giving up gaps when things get messy, because this is where we would lose our game. If we lose our middle pack, Tigers fans, we lose our edges, and vice versa. So everyone has to be on. This is going to be a huge game that there is no room for error and there's no room for being half in, half out. So if you're with me on that, let me know. And then one final note: we can't fixate on who, the man who shall remain nameless. It'll be tempting, I think, to focus heavily on shutting down the Bulldogs number 7, but tunnel vision won't help the Tigers win this game. And we saw that with Luai in the presser. They were asking questions. He's like, I mean, I've got my job to do. Our boys got our job to do. That is what it's all about. We're here to play footy. We're here to walk away with the win. That's the kind of mindset that I think won't cause lapses. So if we do focus on him, I think there will be lapses elsewhere or silly penalties. I do want to admit, though, I do want to see Jarome Luai put an absolute ringer tackle on you-know-who. And same thing with Uppy. So stick to the team structure, trust the game plan, and every player needs to focus on their own assignment and let the scoreboard do the talking. Now, Tigers fans, if you're with me, let me know in the comments your thoughts on this game. Do you think we walk away with the win? Do you think we don't? What do you think the score will be? And tomorrow we'll go over my score prediction and the first try scorer. It's going to be an absolute banger of a game, and I'm so pumped. So, Tigers fans, let me know if you want to do a live stream. I'm thinking of doing one with Jordan, one of the supporters of the channel, and let me know if that's something you guys want, because if so, we'll get that cranking and we'll get on it. It's going to be so much fun regardless, because, man, it's a great bloody day and a great bloody season to be a Tigers fan. You take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.